catching out. The bees hiding in the clouds. No future Batman. Not before Christmas. Not very likely.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get. Mike Foltynewicz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at it. It's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Second, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready now for the White Sox, Tim Anderson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. And it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. So here's Jose Abreu.
First baseman.
He's set, and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Anderson, base runner at first with 1 out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Eloy Jimenez at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here's Yoan Moncada. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and That last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be
looking at a fastball to end the inning. So now up steps Isiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Isiah.
Well, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Batting second.
Here's Brock Holt now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Number 53.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Skied into straightaway right. Hamilton is under it. And the inning is over.
Leading off for the White Sox, the left fielder.
Now here's the first offering.
Eaton.
Looking at his career totals, Eaton has just over 1,000 base hits in his career to this point. Strike 2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball. He's straight.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Yermin Mercedes. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. And he'll reach first safely. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Batting it, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on a line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Billy Hamilton is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in. After the walk, and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Behind 0-2 now. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
3-2. He's taken this as far as it can go. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Here's Joey Gallo now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hamilton going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot.
Really?
Oh, that grounder got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Batting 6th, the first baseman.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And now here's Nate Lowe. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And that's the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Right side defense aligned perfectly. Scooped up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. But the Rangers are in the run column first on this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. Jose Abreu is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He certainly wasn't fooled by the previous changeup that was thrown to him. He was right on time with that fastball. You want to get to the big leagues, you got to learn how to hit the heater. This guy certainly sits dead red.
Eloy Jimenez waits on deck. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Jose Abreu becomes the first out of the inning. Eloy Jimenez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez, number 11 for him on the season, as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ ShowTrack for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
The third baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Dahl's in pursuit. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. And that's finally over for a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. From the stretch. Mercedes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
Full count, 3-2. Moncada on second. Eaton at first, 1 gone. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Now back, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
The batter will be Luis Robert as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
The 2-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Gallo is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Charlie Culberson.
The third baseman.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Eaton is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Jose Trevino trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. Keuchel sets his sights, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Isaiah Kiner Falefa grounded out in his last at-bat. Ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2-0 count, the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Hamilton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Billy Hamilton as we begin the top of the 4th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that field, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Throw on to first in time, one away. Now a man at third with one away, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Eloy Jimenez is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. It's one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left on base.
The second baseman,
Brock Holt, stands in as he looks at a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. On the ground, softly towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Next, it'll be Adolis Garcia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Keuchel's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Joey Gallo will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Willie Calhoun will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull the string on that.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Connor Siebold will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 69, Connor Siebold.
Yoan Moncada is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Now
Adam Eaton digging in next. It was a walk in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a liner. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And this throw gets away from him.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
At the plate now, Yermin Mercedes, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and into bat next is Luis Robert. Now here's the first offering, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Line, but speared on a hop. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now here's Nate Lowe.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Hit hard to the right side. Reined in. And that's the first out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Up next for the Rangers, Jose Trevino, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is. Stepping in once again is Nick Madrigal. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Billy Hamilton digging in now as he grounds one briskly to short. One there on to first, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa to start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now back.
Next to hit, Brock Holt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Number 53.
So next to bat will be Adolis Garcia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. No balls and a strike to count. This is foul right side. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
The next 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and
Leading
stepping
off
in the long ball threat, Jose Abreu. Hit well on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Eloy Jimenez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the game, and the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Plate now, Yoan Moncada. As it's grounded sharply to first, right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Up next for Chicago, Adam Eaton. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He'll take a look at ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
inside and low, 2-1.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. 2 out. Nobody on. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So now to the plate, Luis Robert. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
3-1 to him now. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
2-0 now. On its way is pitch number 75. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Abreu, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The designated hitter, number 5.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Hamilton going back to the track. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Normally this matchup is...
Now batting, first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Nate Lowe comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a line drive. Hamilton is there, 2 down. David Dahl to the plate now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman.
First pitch on the way.
Madrigal.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Pitch on the way. Billy Hamilton is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gallo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the White Sox.
Up next, Tim Anderson. He bounced out last time up.
Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we... Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, Dero, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Jose Abreu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he'll be back in standing up. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 strike.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. White Sox. Matt Foster is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Matt Foster.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Charlie Culberson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Next up is Jose Trevino. He grounded out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the out. Next to dig in, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Taylor Hearn enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Eloy Jimenez gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The 2nd coming back in the 7th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, ball 3 here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start an inning and get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Eloy.
Up next to Chicago, the third baseman.
And now pitch on the way. Yoan Moncada is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now to bat, Adam Eaton. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 31, Liam.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Brock Holt, and they could use a spark from him here. He's set. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Hendricks is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count still at 1-2. Now the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Now back.
So next to the plate for Texas, Adolis Garcia, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one, hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hamilton is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back, right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Fouled straight back. 0-1, here's the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but He certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's a luxury to be in a situation where the team needs a closer as often as they do, and this guy comes through almost every single time. That's save number 50 on the year right there. He's been fantastic.
4-2 the final score tonight. Chicago led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Dallas Keuchel earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Mike Foltynewicz was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Liam Hendriks earns the save out of the bullpen, his league best 50th of the season. So that